Your system, or if you're sick.
Oh, it's definitely my voice.
Listen,
Sick.
save your voice. You're excused.
Thank you.
All right. Next item, Ms. Evans.
Item 8 from the Economic Development Director, Department of Administrative Services, providing an update on the disposition of the Charles Allis Art Museum and Collection. This item is informational only unless otherwise directed by the committee.
All right. We're saying as a transition of Parks Department is all leaving at this time, we're moving on to our last phase. All right. If you'd like to introduce yourselves and your title, we look forward to hearing from you.
Thank you, Chair, Supervisors. Erica Goblet with the Department of Administrative Services, Economic Development. I'm a project manager. And then I have with me today the president of the board of the Charles Allis Art Museum and the new executive director, if you want to introduce yourselves.
Yes, can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Okay. Sorry, this is like this on. Again, good morning. Marquela Ellison, board chair for the Charles Allis Art Museum. And
I'm Bill Wood. I'm the new ED of the Charles Allis Art Museum. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
So I think we have an easier item today. It's informational, but I am very pleased to report, as you know, in December 2024, the county board approved a term sheet that will lead to the eventual separation, led to the separation of the Charles Allis Art Museum and the Villa Terrace Decorative Arts Museum, and gave a way forward to make them independent from the county. In the July cycle, we did an updated report, and at that time, the committee asked that we come back to report on the progress of the Charles Allis Art Museum. So I'm pleased to say that they are meeting milestones and even exceeding them. They met the August 31st deadline, which was just this past Sunday. They've hired an executive director. They've secured more than 8 active board members. They've provided the revised business plan, operating and the preliminary capital improvement plan, and reporting is all there. So I wanted to give the president of the board an opportunity to tell you about all of the new things that are happening at the Charles Allis Art Museum and update you on their progress.
It sounds exciting. We're looking forward to your testimony today.
thank you. Chairman Wasserman and members of the committee, thank you for being here today. I'm excited to share some positive updates on the Charles Allis Art Museum. Over the past 3 months, we made some strong progress in governance, leadership, fundraising, planning, and community engagement, positioning the museum for long-term sustainability. We remain on track to meet the county's year-end benchmarks with clear advances in board development and public engagement. Our board and interim executive director are committed to carrying this momentum forward as we prepare for to acquisition the property by the end of the year. Again, Bill is here with us today. We have new executive leadership. We are pleased to announce the selection of Dr. Bill Wood as our interim executive director. He brings more than 25 years of experience in museum leadership, collection stewardship, and community engagement. He will help guide us toward both financial stability and cultural relevance. Bill, did you want to say anything?
Just very briefly, this has been an eye-opener. This morning, I've been here since 9:30. We all know the circumstances under which we're meeting and the kinds of challenges that cultural institutions are facing, especially right here in Milwaukee. And I'm all in to do my best to ensure the vitality and future of the Allis Museum. Thanks.
Thank you, Bill. Also want to point out we do have a few board members that are part of the virtual meeting, but also Thomas Friend, who's also a board member, and our legal counsel here in case any other questions may come up. So just to go through some of those details that Erica shared, our board composition since spring, we have now grown to 9 active members, exceeding the county's benchmark by the end of this month of 8. We have recent additions that bring expertise in communications, economics, environmental and nonprofit law, and fundraising. We continue to vet new candidates with backgrounds in fundraising, banking, art appraisal, and while also anticipating the filling of county-appointed members as outlined in our bylaws. As far as revenue generating, we have successfully achieved our $100,000 revenue goal. And so that was supposed to be met by the end of the year, and here we are, September 1st, able to bring this good news to you. This goal has been met through grants, individual gifts, membership, rentals, gift shop, and events. We are also preparing for a fall fundraiser event on on Sunday, November 2nd with the Fulton Chamber Players. Governance, planning, and partnership. CAVT has strengthened its governance framework with new board agreements, policies, future committee structures, and we are updating our 3-year business plan, focusing on financial projections, earned revenue growth, and grant calendar. All these things were also submitted with that August 31st submission as well. We're excited to reactivate our rentals. The museum has entertained a few different things. The program has updated pricing and structure to ensure both sustainability and alignment with our mission. We recently confirmed a wedding booking tied to the Alice Chalmers legacy, underscoring how historic site continues to resonate with the community. We are also in active discussions with Piano Arts North American Competition to host their upcoming competition in May. The Alice's Great Hall has a shoebox room design, naturally enhancing the clarity and creates a warm, enveloping sound quality that performers and audiences value, which is one of many reasons why the Charles Allis is a gem that should be supported. In support of this reactivated program, our liquor license has been renewed, and we have hired dedicated event staff to ensure exceptional guest experiences. From January to August, the Charles Allis has had over 1,200 visitors across admissions, programming, and rentals. We are grateful for the county's continued partnership and warmly invite everyone to join us for our upcoming events, which include on Thursday, September 4th, the opening reception for Human Condition, a community exhibition around the study of the body. And of course, like many museums, we'll be participating in Doors Open later this month. And we'd love to have you come and check out a few exhibitions before they close. In closing, the Charles Allis Art Museum is entering a new era of stability and growth. We're with clear progress in leadership, fundraising, board development, and county community engagement. We remain committed to guiding the Allis through its transition from county-operated property to an independent nonprofit. This update and our August 31st submission affirm that we are on track for full independence by the end of the year, ensuring preservation of this historic home and collection while building a sustainable future. Thank you.
Thank you, and congratulations. Committee members, questions? Supervisor O'Connor.
Thank you, Chair. Thanks for the report. Congratulations on meeting your fundraising goals and building your board, and congratulations on your new position as the ED. Could you send us those dates for the Thursday event and times, and also for the November 2nd fundraiser? That'd be awesome. And then I did read with interest your letter on the relationship to the museum for the wedding booking. Could you elaborate on that again? It sounded like it was employees or something.
My apologies. So the couple who have been very patient with this full process want to get married at the museum. The groom-to-be comes from a long line of people who worked at the Alice Chalmers facility. So we're just noting that connection to the legacy. So I believe he said his grandfather, great-grandfather both worked at the facility.
Thank you. Can I ask a follow-up question, please?
Of course.
Thank you. And I know there was some discussion previously about the name of the institution, the official 501c3 designation. Has that changed at all?
So I believe that's been addressed at the last few committee hearings, and we worked with Erica to make sure it was understood. The official business name is still CAVT Museums, but public facing, we just say Charles Allis Art Museums. And the intention is to file a DBA by the end of the year.
Other committee members?
And I'm actually like pleased to come in and hear Charles Allis. Actually, they're doing certain things. They're moving in the right direction. If you had told me 3 months ago, I thought you guys would be dead in the water. The fact is, they're actually working and trying to get somewhere. This is a not just a bad divorce. It's a nightmare of a divorce. Okay, so I think Erica should just kind of be that neutral party trying to get it done. She's coming to this county board, this committee, trying to say, here's where we're at. There's going to be a future agreement. And of course, if I don't think they're going to be able to pull it off, why would I want to give them any money from Milwaukee County? I've made that clear over and over. But the fact that they actually are in the right direction, that makes me feel good that they took it serious, okay? And yeah, get the damn name changed. Get it changed.
And I think we're hearing this from my committee members, is this name change can't wait till December 31st. I know you have a lot of things on your plate. Go ahead.
So, of course, when you guys read that August 31st benchmark, we're a small group. The capacity has just risen. This is definitely a topic, but it's something we have to take back to GMF. What are the issues in us changing the name, with us being the trustee of those funds? There's just a few other things we want to make sure are in alignment. I will respond back to your email, Doug. If there's anywhere public facing where you feel it's conflicted, it still says CAVT Museums, we can fix that. We once took care of both organizations.
Good.
So if there are any specific front-facing issues, we don't mind making that adjustment. It should say Charles Allis Art Museum or the Allis. But until the end of the year, once we get the chance to review how this name change will affect our accounts and the other things that we have, we need the time.
Okay. Just hear it from us. Every one of our members of our committee are saying very strongly and very clearly, the sooner you change, the better it is for everybody. And we're saying this in a nice way, because we want you to be associated clearly with Charles Allis, and we want them to be the Villa Terrace. So, but the sooner we make the change, I think everyone's going to be happier. So, is there anybody else who'd like to talk about this, or all right. There is a motion of receive and place on file by Supervisor Ekblad. It doesn't really change anything, but why don't we call the roll on that? Any further discussion? Seeing none, we're gonna finish this. I think you guys have a game plan. I think they have a game plan. Let's just finish it up. Let's get those contracts. Erica Goplace could be the arbitrator. She's great. We all have agreed that we like her and that she's good at what she does. She has Celia back there to do her backup work. Let's stay out of the courts. Let's stay out of the press. Let's move these museums forward, and let's all be winners. Ms. Evans, just call the roll.
Thank you.
On the motion by Supervisor Ekblad that item number 8 be recommended to be received and placed on file, Supervisor Taylor, District 17.
Aye.
Cogs Jones.
Excuse.
Martinez.
Aye.
Ekblad.
Aye.
O'Connor.
Aye.
Mr. Chairman.
Aye.
5 ayes, 0 noes. The motion prevails.
All right. Congratulations to both organizations. We wish you the best.